Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome, Jen. I'm just going to turn my comments on here. So, as you jump on here, of course, you know the routine. Make sure that you say hi. Let us know that you are here so we can count you in. I am here today with the lovely Jen Robertson, and I've actually known Jen for a few years, although she's kind of brand new all over again. So, I will let her explain. Hi, Jen. Where are you from?
Huh?
And how did you get into Park Lane the first time and the second time?
Okay, I'm in Haldimand County in Denville, Ontario. And I think I started back in 2018. Started with Park Lane, had a lot of fun, during parties and things like that.
Went to
Uh,
convention too. You went to, was it
Convention,
Chicago or
yeah,
Vegas? Where'd you go?
went to Chicago and I brought Donna Majoron with me. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, no, it was great. And she was a fantastic support as well. Um, yeah, no, Chicago was outstanding. I really like convention because you can learn a lot. You get to talk to different people that are from all over the world. You get to get different ideas and different things that you think could work for you. And I really, really enjoyed that. Um, and you get to meet different people as well. So it was a lot of fun. And I know we do those online and things now too. Those are terrific. Um, so then from there, went off. COVID hit, started into real estate because that's kind of my shtick. And then moved on from there, got married, kept going into real estate. And now I'm back into Park Lane and still doing real estate. I love Park Lane because I can have ladies over to the house. We can do parties. If you want to be a hostess, you can come be a hostess at my place. We set it all up. We have a great time. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And who doesn't like sparkly stuff?
Exactly, I know. And actually, you're from Dunville, which is right around the corner from where I grew up out in Bimbrook, Ontario. Dunville's a little higher class than us country bumpkins, so to speak. But when you joined us, yeah, it was a while ago. It was right after, within a year or two after we opened the franchise back in
Yep.
2016. Do you guys know next year is our 10th anniversary? I
Oh,
mean,
really?
that is mind blowing to me. It is going to be our 10th anniversary. So Jen joined us, and I remember you coming down to convention with us, and yeah,
Yeah.
we did have a lot of fun that year. COVID hit. I remember when you got married, and I remember the jewelry that you wore when you got
Yes.
married.
Yes. We're the Park Lane. Yes. No, it was
Yeah.
beautiful.
So what inspired you to come back and join it? Because you took a bit of a hiatus. You were in real estate, you still are in real estate, doing incredibly well in real
Hmm.
estate. What made you decide to come back and join us all over again?
One, the people, right? I've signed up under Laurel on that. I like all the group. I like the camaraderie of the women. I like the quality of the jewelry, right? Um, I really enjoy that. I love having people over to the house. I love having the parties. I know some people do this, they just do it online as a stylist. For me, it's all about the party and having people over and having some crackers and cheese or, a little bit of bubbly here and there, some wine, whatever you want to do, right? We can even do a tea party. Wouldn't that be something too, right? You could do the little tea party with the little tears and things and the little
Perfect.
sandwiches. Yeah, it's all about having a good time and having fun and getting together with women. And I enjoy that.
We've
Um,
we've had lately such an influx again of in-home parties,
mhm.
and how successful they have been. I mean, we're really incredibly lucky. We actually have the opportunity. We can do both. We can do an in-home party. We can do an online party. We can
Yeah.
combine the two. And the in-home parties, women love getting together, right? And trying on the jewelry and having fun and sharing the laughs. I think, with COVID, when that hit, we really missed that. And so it's really cool. Like you've had a couple of very successful in-home parties, one just
Mhm.
on the weekend again. So what do you think is the success of the in-home? What do you think is it that is kind of making people want to get back into that?
I think the success of the home party is it's an inexpensive way to go out and have fun and meet up with people. When you end up in situations in life where things are a little bit uncertain or a little bit, nobody wants to turn the news on lately, that sort of idea. It's nice to be able to get back to your roots and get back to that in-home party and, have something to do on a Thursday, that type of idea. I think that makes a difference. I think buying something for, say, like $30, we can all come up with $30 somehow and buy a pair of earrings or something, or buy a ring and feel good. And I think that makes a difference. I think it's totally fun to dress each other up in the jewelry, right? What girl doesn't like to play dress up? You get back to who you are. And it's a good time. And
It's actually really empowering on our end as well, because we get to share the jewelry with, with so many women. But it's empowering when you are able to help another woman feel good because she's got something on that somebody complimented her on. That's a very empowering feeling for us as, I guess they talk to us as stylists, but you're sharing something that makes somebody smile. That's an amazing feeling, right?
See, and that's why I like sales, right? Like even with real estate, I can take somebody from A to B and make them feel happy. I can take somebody from A to B and maybe they can discover a style that they didn't know that they could wear or something like that, or a little bit of bling. Or, we do Women's Day events and things like that. It's all about being women and getting together and feeling good. And with the jewelry, it's a no-brainer. It's a great way to help make other people feel good, make yourself feel good. I know after a party, I'm on a bit of a, adrenaline high for a couple of days afterwards. I love it. It's just a lot of fun.
It's if you want, um, you want more friends, Park Lane is the solution. You want to get out there more, Park Lane is the solution. You want to meet more people, Park Lane is the solution. You want to have fun and make some money, Park Lane is the solution. I mean, it really is. And we don't, I've always said this, and anybody who's, hung around me for a little bit has heard me say this before, is we don't sell. I have not met very, very, very few women who actually sell. It's more that we share, and that, it comes from the heart. It's like, oh my gosh, I love what I'm doing. I love being able to share the jewelry. I love being able to put it on people. You agree with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 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 And I've also discovered when you get to share that experience with somebody of how it feels when you put on a piece of jewelry, everybody has a story and their story will come out and then they feel better. We've even had a group of us that get together and go dancing on Saturday nights, and we take over the entire dance floor, and the youngest one there is 50 and the oldest one is just under 80, and we just take it on and take it over. We
gotta figure that age group, we know how to party. We invented it.
We do. Usually the band that we're listening to is around our age too, right? So it's a lot of fun. The other thing I like about Park Lane is you won't see the jewelry someplace else. It's always very unique, right? We do have a few pieces that are slight takeoffs of yes, slight takeoff of something else, but it's great. It works out great. And you can get the impressions bracelets and earrings, which I love.
Exactly.
A lot of.
Which one of you ladies that are here, I'm looking at comments now. Okay, who's got an impression obsession? All right, we want to hear that. I love hearing it's like, I don't wear a whole lot of jewelry, and then 2 months later, after you've been with Park Lane, it's like I have an impression obsession. I've got 15 bracelets that have come out here. So let me know if you got an impression obsession. One of the things that I actually really wanted to talk to Jen about, because she is in real estate, and real estate is a demanding job, but it's also one of those, like, it's not 9 to 5. Right? No. Like you go when you've got somebody to show the house to, or somebody wants to make an offer, or somebody wants to make a listing. You have to be available. So it's not a 9 to 5. How does this flexibility work with the job that you're doing? The flexibility that Park Lane has that works with the job that you're doing?
It's terrific because I can do a party on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and those are like my weekends, right? Because I end up working on Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday are paperwork days. So the flexibility is fantastic. And when you have real estate can be very demanding, and a lot of jobs can be very demanding. So when you have something that is not quite as demanding in the sense of you can put on a necklace or change up a combination, take a picture, send it to a friend, send it to somebody that likes the jewelry as much as you do. It's fun. It's a nice break. It's interesting.
And not having to worry about a quota, getting my sales
Exactly.
in this week because I've got something else going on with my real estate. I mean, that's going to take a lot of pressure off. It gives you the chance.
It
The
does.
flexibility in this business is beyond, right?
Yeah. And it's mad money, right? Nothing like
Mad
love
money.
can grow mad money, right? Husbands don't pay attention to mad money. So that's kind of fun. And not only that, but you end up getting free jewelry. You get free jewelry and you end up with, like, I don't know, I think the first time out, I ended up with over 40 pounds of jewelry.
Yeah, 40 pounds. I love how you weigh it.
I know, right? I did. I weighed it. It was wild, but I loved getting different things. And every time, I remember you telling me in the first time about an arm party, right? Our wrist is the smallest part of our body, so therefore, let's show it off, and we can do an arm party like Lee's doing there. And I'll go out and I'll be out for dinner or something. I'll be like, oh, she's having an arm party, because I'll see somebody else. Yeah, it's kind of neat. And I like the other thing too is that I like how the bags are actually there we can polish the jewelry with the little bags, with the little white bags. I love that.
Did you guys know that, you ones that are watching, the bags that the jewelry is shipped to you in, they are microfiber bags and they are fabulous for polishing your jewelry and keeping your jewelry in to keep it from the acidities of the body and everything, is be able to take that off. They work for your glasses too, exactly.
Yeah, they
They're
work for
microfiber.
glasses.
Yeah, yeah. You hit on
Yeah,
something else here too, is that, you were calling this like mad money, which is probably 50% of the ladies who do this business. They do it as a side gig. They do it for the fun, the jewelry, the camaraderie, whatever the reason is. But there are a lot of women who do this because it is necessity money. So the ability to have both of those things, because there's not being quotas in it, you can do it for the mad money, or you can do it to actually put the money into your bank account to pay bills or mortgage or house or, car,
Yes.
whatever it is. There is that opportunity to do either or. You don't have to come in here saying, oh gosh, I got to make, $70,000 this year. You can come into it saying, hey, I want to make $1,000 this month to play. Right. So we have that. I love that part of it, being able to have that open opportunity to do that. There's another thing that is really cool about Park Lane that I know that you are interested in, and that is the ability to have the connection to charities.
Yes.
Yes. So I know that you've got a few things planned.
Yeah, and fundraising.
Yeah.
We have a great program to raise money for charities and fundraise. And I think one of the things that I'd like to do is how we get the purse auctions, right? I'd like to do a jewelry auction, where it's like a jewelry bingo type idea. So those types of get-togethers around here are a big deal. It makes a big difference. We have charities around here. I recently, in the last 2 years, I've had cancer. So Cancer Foundation, individuals that need help, true experience in our area that my son is a part of. I have a son with a learning disability. He's in there. It makes a huge difference, right, to a lot of these places. A lot of places, when they have a car wash or they're selling hot dogs, they're actually doing this because they need the money. So it's nice to be able to always sit back and do things like that. I also donate a lot of Park Lane to different events and charities that are around as well, right, to make a difference that way. I think it's really important to give back, and I think it makes a difference in how you feel yourself when you do that. And when you can do that, a lot of your own situations that you run into, a lot of people that know me know that I've ran into a situation when my son passed away. This just makes me feel better. It gives me that little chutzpah and that little bit of oomph, to keep going. I mean, real estate's fantastic. I love it, but this is sparkly, fun, playing dress up, having people over, talking to people on the phone, which God knows I love to talk. So it makes a difference, right? Giving back is perfect. And we have, I think, one of the best fundraising programs, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. I've never heard of anything even equal to what we have available in Park Lane. And if you ladies who are watching don't know, if you haven't heard me preach about it enough, our fundraising program, which Park Lane is the biggest philanthropist you'll ever come across, whether it is, whether they're doing it through the company or whether it is just available through us, through the franchise. We give 50% back. So if we connect up with a Canadian charity, and typically any of our ladies can do this. They can reach out, and I really emphasize go to the smaller charities. They're the ones that need the help,
Yeah.
right? They're the ones that really are suffering. And there's a whole list of charities that if anybody's interested, I can hook you up with looking at it. But you can write down into your city. So they could like looking in Dunnville. But there are firehouses, there are churches, there are SPCA type programs, there is shelters, there's all kinds of things that are available. And when you connect up with one person in that who wants to work with you, and we put the fundraiser out there, we make it work, it is 50% of all the sales go back to the charity. So if we have $1,000 raised in sales, that charity gets a check for $500, which is unheard of. If anybody has ever been involved in fundraising, 50% back is unheard of. But one of the best parts about it is, as a stylist, you get paid on the other 50%. So you get paid commission on the work that you've done as well. So it is absolutely a win-win-win situation out here. And what we have done as far as fundraising for charities, what just this little franchise has done, it's been thousands and thousands of dollars. Just this little franchise, what we have been able to donate. So really, really super, super proud of what we were able to do there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's an incredible thing to be able to give back and be able to do that much. And then still, like you said, get paid on the commission part of it.
I know, right? I said, it is unheard of. Park Lane is such an incredibly generous company. So what would you say? I'm going to ask you now and put you on the spot. Now, put you on the spot, Jen. Okay. What would you say is your goal with coming back to Park Lane? What's your goal that you would like to see that you would accomplish?
My goal? Well, my first goal was just to have fun and get some friends over and enjoy playing dress up and doing the jewelry. But I would like to have a couple of girls, maybe I'd like to get a team of people that like to do the same thing that I do. I think it would be amazing to have a team that wants to do fundraising as well. Trying to figure that out is still something I'm working on, how to do it all together. Fundraising is definitely a huge goal of mine. And maybe having a team of, 6 women that want to join in and just enjoy life. Just enjoy life. And does that make sense?
Isn't it funny? It totally makes sense. Isn't it funny how, when you first join in with Park Lane, it's like, okay, I'm joining for the jewelry or I'm joining for the extra money. But usually within a couple of weeks, you can see a bigger picture happening.
Yeah.
And there's more things that you can achieve or want to achieve or set a goal for. Yeah. And I think one of the coolest parts is that nobody's going to measure you and say, oh, you failed. There's no such thing as failure. It doesn't happen, right? But you do get your eyes opened as to the things that can be achieved by becoming part of the Enduring Elegance group, right?
Yeah, and everybody's out to help everybody. It's not competitive. It's collaborative.
Very
You
much.
know, everybody is out to help everybody. I mean, you can talk to any other stylist and, you know, they'll talk with you, they'll help you, I've had Laurel lend me jewelry and show up and have fun, and she has such an infectious laugh. Um, it's just great, and it just keeps you going, you know? I think our party the night that she was here ended at, like, 9:30 at night. Um, it was a lot of fun. There's a couple of girlfriends I know that, don't see themselves yet as, being stylists that I could see down the road being stylists for sure, and they're really enjoying it, making that extra money.
It's really funny to see the hesitation on so many people to decide that they want to take this step because it is pretty much risk free. It's not like you're, investing thousands of dollars, and it's not like somebody saying, cracking the whip saying get out there. In fact, I have told many, many, many of my customers,
Mhm.
if you've spent $200 a year on jewelry, you need to be doing this as a preferred customer because then you get your commission on what you want to buy. But you just never
Exactly.
know where your life is going to be a year from now. Everything can look so much different from where you are right now.
Yeah.
And there's always people, friends, neighbors, mom, dad, sisters who would like to buy a piece of jewelry or so off of you. I mean, this really is a no-brainer to give it a try because what's the worst that can happen? You walk away with a ton of
Exactly.
jewelry.
And when you talk about commissions and stuff, and I was thinking about, like I call it mad money, but I've made more than enough out of two parties to make my car payment, which is
Yeah,
great. You know,
exactly. It's
car
amazing how fast it adds up, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It adds up quite well. Um, no, it's great.
We just got a question asked here. Brenda wants to know what your favorite piece of jewelry is and what would you like to see in new pieces of jewelry in the future? What's your favorite piece of jewelry today? Because it changes day to day.
My favorite piece of jewelry today, and I'm not even wearing it, is there's a Van Cleef inspired bracelet that I love, absolutely love, and I put it with my watch, and it just seems to complement everything. But I like a lot of the Van Cleef stuff. It's Van Cleef inspired, but it looks amazing. What would
Which
I
piece
like?
is it? Remember the name?
Oh Lord, I've been trying to memorize the names. It's black. It's black and it's gold, and it's a bracelet. Nope, not
Not
that
that
one.
one?
No, it's on a chain bracelet.
Oh,
That's it. That's
yep, that's it. This is a gorgeous piece. And what I love about this piece is the side of it. I
exactly.
mean, it is so delicate,
Yeah,
and so intricate, right? So yeah, that is an absolutely beautiful piece. I agree with you.
I love
Yeah.
that. I wear it with my watch, and
So
it
everybody's going, Ivy, Ivy, yep, it's Ivy.
yep, yep. Just I
It
love
is.
that. I love it with the earrings too.
Yeah,
And
it is beauty.
you know, I've seen Van Cleef inspired pieces that are in jewelry stores that are going for $400.
Oh,
And
easily,
yeah,
easily.
and you know what else? Happy. The Happy earrings and the Happy necklace are Tiffany inspired.
Mm-hmm.
I was recently in Vancouver with my daughters. They wanted to go thrift shopping, and of course, the Tiffany store was across the road from where I had to sneak in and go to the washroom. So I had to go in there and check it out. I swear to God, the whole display looked like Park Lane. And I'm looking at it, and they want, I don't know, close to $3,000 to these earrings, and I'm thinking,
This
you gotta be
this
kidding.
piece here,
Yeah,
okay, this Ivy bracelet, the Van Cleef dupe of this is $4,800.
yeah,
$4,800.
I would be
Okay,
afraid
so
to leave the house.
I know exactly right.
Crazy, and I
Exactly.
love bling, and I love diamonds, and I'll buy them, but I'm not doing 4,800 on a bracelet,
No.
but I can
And
buy 2
these
of
are
those and put
the
one away.
newest ones that just came out last week that we've been waiting for, the Cheers earrings.
Mm,
And I saw today some of the Oh What Fun capsule is
right.
already gone. So keep an eye out, ladies, because we knew it was going to go fast. These ones are still available, but you want to grab them real quick. So.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you, Jen. I'm so
thank
glad that you joined us here today. So, as you ladies are watching, you know that up above here is the survey which you need to fill out. Let us know to get into the draw for a new piece of jewelry. My
you.
back is better. I
Draw.
had no idea what I did, so I should be back on track and getting things done again. You've got until Thursday night to fill that out to get into the draw. The secret word today is wish list. I want these on my wish list. Okay. Who's
Nice.
got their Christmas tree up? I want to know who has got their Christmas tree up. I'm driving through Mission here, and you see in the windows. I'm thinking, I haven't even thought about it yet, and people have already got their Christmas decorations up. Like, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Both of my daughters
Okay.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining me here today, Jen. It was lovely chatting with you, and I'm so glad that you decided to revisit us today
Hmm.
again and come back and join us as a stylist. And we love having you here and hearing your stories. So we're looking forward to seeing the charities that you're going to help and hear about all of the in-home parties that you're having. Everybody's going, yeah, I just put my tree up. Okay. I'll think about it this weekend. Okay, so thank you so much, Jen. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here today, and we will see you next Monday. In the meantime, make sure you fill out the survey. The secret word is wish list, and somebody's going to end up with a beautiful piece of jewelry. Thanks so much. Take
Perfect.
care, everybody.
Thanks. Stay
Bye
sparkly.
now.